Hey guys, how's it going? Today I just want to do a quick little video about how to play What's My Age Again by Blink-182. It's pretty straightforward, basically just power chords and a couple picking patterns. So let's get to it. So the intro is on 2 frets. You're going to be, the way I do it, I bar the 9th fret and then I bar the 11th fret. So you're going to be on the 9th fret of the D string, the 11th fret of the G string, and the 11th fret of the B string. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick the 9th fret of the D string, the 11th fret of the G string, the 11th fret of the B string, the 11th fret of the G string again, and then you're going to move to the 9th fret of the A string in that same pattern. So 9, 11, 9, 11, 11, 11. And you're going to move to the 9th fret of the E string, so 9 on the E string, 9 on the G, 9 on the B, 9 on the G. Now you're going to go to the 11th fret. I grab that with my middle finger. 11th fret on the E string, and then 11 on G string, 11 on B string, 11 on G string. So you're just going to play that pattern over and over. Then it goes back, after the E string, it goes back to the 9th fret on the D string. So you're just going to play that pattern over and over again, just kind of follow along for when to change. So I'm just going to play it slowly and try to pick along with me. Remember, just bar the 9th fret. You can, if you're more comfortable with just moving from the D string to the A string to the E string, you can do that too if you're not comfortable with barring the chords. That's just the way I do it. It's easier for me. So I'm just going to pick along. Just remember 9th fret on the D string, then 9th fret on the A string, 9th fret on the E string, and then 11th fret on the E string, then start over. And in between those you're just picking the 11th fret on the G string, the B string, and back to the G string. So I'll just go through it slowly here. So it's going to go through that pattern, and then the last time, right before it goes into the chorus, you're going to go from the 9th fret on the D string, 9th fret on the A string, 9th fret on the E string, just like normal, except instead of going to the 11th fret on the E string, you're going to stay on that 9th fret a second time and then go back to the 9th fret on the D string. So the last time through will be like this. And then that's when it hits into the chorus. So the chorus and the verse, they actually use the same chords, they're just in different order and kind of the rhythms differently. So the chords are going to be, for the chorus, they're all power chords. It's going to be the 2nd fret of the E string, and you have some distortion on. And then the 4th fret of the A string, the 6th fret of the A string, and then the 2nd fret of the A string. And the rhythm will be something like this. So the last time through the chorus, you're going to ride out the 6th fret of the A string, and then go to the 4th fret of the A string, and then hit the 2nd fret of the A string and just let it ring out. So the last time through will be like. And when you hit that 2nd fret of the A string, instead of doing it more as like a power chord, I bar the whole 2nd fret, and then obviously you still have the D and the G strings on the 4th fret. But I bar it so, and I just hit the whole thing minus the low E string, let it ring out. So I just kind of let that ring out. While that's ringing out, you'll also hear in the background, if I'm playing this by myself, I don't do this, but you'll hear in the background that intro again, you're going to hear that playing in the background. So if you want to do that, you can. I generally don't, just because it's too hard to switch to that and then switch back into the verse and make it sound right. For the verse, like I said, it uses the same chords that the chorus does. They're just in a different order, and they're played palm muted with a different rhythm as well. So instead of starting on the second fret of the E string, you start on the second fret of the A string, and you're just going to palm mute them. And if you listen to it, it's a fairly simple rhythm to get. So it's going to be palm muted, second fret of the A string, second fret of the E string, fourth fret of the A string, and then sixth fret of the A string. And then it starts over, so it's going to sound like this. So you saw the last time through, I'm not playing at the full length of the verse, I'm just trying to give you an idea, but the last time through, instead of going to the sixth fret of the A string, you're going to ride out that fourth fret and then drop back to the second fret of the A string. So last time through will be like this. And then the chorus hits again. So you're going to play through that chorus just like you did the first time. And you're going to end on that second fret of the A string. And then now you're going to have another clean guitar, and it starts out the same as same area, I should say, as the intro. So you're going to be on the 9th fret of the D string, and then instead of going to the G string, you're going to skip that and go to the B string on the 11th fret, and then the B string or the G string on the 11th fret. And it's going to sound something like this. So that's 9th fret of the D string, 11th fret of the B string, 11th fret of the G string, and then you repeat the B string on the 11th fret again, and then the 11th fret of the G string. So it does that twice, and then you get a little bit different configuration here. So you're going to be on the 9th fret of the A string, the 8th fret of the D string, and the 9th fret of the D string. And the rhythm you're going to have there is so you're going to play that 4 times, and then you're going to kind of keep that same formation. You're going to have the 9th fret of the A string, the 8th fret, so you're going to have 9th fret of the A string, 8th fret of the D string, and 11th fret of the G string. And this pattern is it's played quickly, so it's kind of hard to hear, but it's going to be like this. So what I'm doing there is I'm just holding my left hand still, 9th fret of the A string, 8th fret of the D string, and 11th fret of the G string. So I'm hitting the A string twice, and then I'm going to the D string and back to the A string. So that's twice on the A, once on the D, once on the A, and I'm going to go to the G string, and then back to D, back to A, back to D, and then start over. So So just kind of practice that picking pattern, and eventually you'll be able to get up to the speed of the song. It's not too difficult, and it's kind of buried in the background, so just practice that and you should be able to get it. After that, it's just the chorus again. So you're back into the... It's going to play through the chorus, and then on the last time, instead of letting that second fret of the A string ring out, you're going to just start over. So it'll sound like this. And then the ending of the song is just like the ending of the normal chorus. You're going to let that second fret of the A string ring out. So that's pretty much the song. Like I said, it's not too many chords. The only super difficult part is the picking pattern in the intro and then that little bridge in the middle of the song. Otherwise, it's not too bad. It's a fun song to play. It's an upbeat song. So I'm just going to play it. I'm not going to play the full length of the song, but I'm just going to kind of play through a little bit of the intro, a little bit of the chorus, a little bit of the verse, that little bridge, and then the outro. So it's going to sound something along the lines of this. So that's kind of the gist of the song. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm going to try to get more videos like this out. Comment down below if you have any suggestions or any questions, let me know. And I'll see you next time. Thanks.